It's always tough to rank different business schools. But clearly Stanford GSB is the best, and then come all the rest.
Oh, I see the trolls are out today. Are you crazy? The only people who go to GSB are artists and hipsters. No one on Wall Street takes the GSB seriously. What a complete joke.
Well, if that were true, then why do more people who get accepted at HBS end up matriculating at Stanford and vice versa? You are a complete jackass, and you obviously have no clue about anything.
Clearly, it's because the only people who even apply to Stanford are losers who would rather enjoy sunny weather than actually learn anything useful. I bet the majority of GSB alums wind up as baristas. Meanwhile, HBS students go on to rule the world.
You are such a tool. Where are you going to school? University of Phoenix?
Hi boys. What do you think my chances are at getting into HBS? I'm a good student, and I work hard, and my boyfriend says I'm very ambitious. Do you think those qualities will get me in?
Haha. There's no fucking way you're getting in there. Where did you work?
I spent 2 years working for Teach for America, in the ghetto. It was a good experience, and I definitely had a chance to lead a lot of 16-year-old gangbangers.
You call that work experience? Listen, I don't want to be mean, but you've got no shot. I worked for 2 years with Goldman Sachs, and just finished my second year at KKR. Clearly I was a shoo-in, but HCS has no time for poor excuses for humanity like you. I mean, what did you work, like 35 hours per week? I once stayed in the office for 3 weeks straight, and I didn't take a shit for 2 days once, because I was on a deal. We eat people like you for breakfast.
Wow. Well, if that's the way people at HBS are, then maybe I don't want to go. I was worried that I might encounter a lot of douchebags in business school. So I wonder, is there any place where people can go if they don't want to be surrounded by social climbing assholes?
Don't listen to Dickie. He only represents one small segment of the assholes you will meet at Harvard and Stanford. If you want to be a part of a more friendly community, you should consider visiting Kellogg or Tuck. Both of these schools are known for their strong community atmosphere and lack of douchebaggery. I would have gone to Kellogg myself, but I couldn't bear the thought of doing finger painting for 2 years.
Yes, I thought about those schools. But aren't they viewed as terrible by recruiters? I mean, there's 1,000 people at HBS and another 400 at the GSB. Do people from those other programs, below the top 2, actually find jobs?
I'm sorry. But your ignorance is deafening. There are tons of schools that are much better than HBS and Stanford in many areas. For example, Chicago and Wharton are known as the best finance programs in the world. That's where you go if you want to learn how to drive a Ferrari. UC Berkeley has an amazing program for technology entrepreneurs. And MIT is strong in venture capital.
I'm sorry, but you must be high. Do you have any clue about anything? The only schools where people can get jobs in private equity or venture capital after graduating is from HBS or Stanford. No one hires anywhere else. And even there, the only people who get jobs already have previous private equity investing experience. You don't just walk into Carlisle or TPG and start working. And you certainly would never do it out of a shitty school like MIT or Wharton. Learn to drive a Ferrari, what are you talking about? The only cars people drive out of the other M7 schools are 1989 Toyotas, and maybe a Beamer, when they'd get near retirement. HBS and Stanford grads get to buy mansions on the beach after 2 years. The other schools are simply not worth wasting your time.
Has it ever occurred to you that you're a complete tool? What a waste of time.